going on, everybody? Welcome back to another page of the Playbook Sports Podcast. Coming to you guys going into week 11 of the NFL season. Man, it seriously goes by so fast. I've been saying it for like the last 4 weeks, but it's genuinely like blink and you miss it territory. We're coming up on Thanksgiving. Power rankings. Let's get into these power rankings brought to you by Gold Fine and Bowls. Injured at work, injured doing anything, injured watching football because you punched a hole in your wall. Give these guys a call. Gold Fine and Bowls, workers' compensation, personal injury attorneys. They're the best at the business in the Central Illinois area. Phone number 309-673-5144. Give them a call. They will get you every single cent that you deserve. Power rankings today. I'll start us, as I typically do. I'm going to go number 1. It's Kansas City still. That hasn't changed for me. It's not going to change for me. I don't care that it took a blocked field goal. That's just the way the season's going. They're not going to lose a game. They're not going to lose a game, guys. I'm just grabbing. That was the chance. That was our shot. And you know what the problem is I saw this compilation on X, formerly known as Twitter, of that guard that got beat on the field goal team for Denver. Every time they kick a field goal, he's on his ass. He gets blown up every time. The Chiefs overloaded him, right through him, blocked the kick. That's called tape study, folks. This with the same, if the same offensive lineman gets bowled over every single time, eventually someone's going to use it to their advantage. And the Chiefs did. Shout out to the Chiefs. I actually have to root for them this week against the Bills, where they're underdogs, shockingly, sort of. So we'll see how that goes. Number two, Detroit Lions stay in that spot. 5 interceptions for Goff. Doesn't matter. You still won on the road against the Houston Texans team. That's pretty solid. They're just inevitable. These two teams appear like they're on a very clear collision course for the Super Bowl right now. No matter what they do, they're winning football games. Number 3, Buffalo Bills stay right there. I'm not going to move them. Kind of struggled to put the Colts away. Needed some defensive help. Needed Joe Flacco to look bad. But again, the Bills defense stepped up, and that's important because when you have Josh Allen on the other side and your defense can still win you a game, that's huge. That's huge. Number 4, jumping up from honorable mention, I've got the Baltimore Ravens here at number 4. Lamar Jackson is the league MVP as of today, and everyone who said that he shouldn't get paid probably wishes he was the quarterback of their team at this point in time. Defense is still bad. Don't care. Offense is top in the league. Derrick Henry, it's his world, and we're just living in it. Number 5, Philadelphia Eagles, staying right here for me. That was a true belt-to-ass game this weekend in Dallas. Defense showed up. They won the second half 20-0. Those are good adjustments. That's what you want to see. An honorable mention, no more disrespect from me. Welcome to the list, Pittsburgh Steelers. For the first time this year, beat Washington in their house, you get their spot. That's how that goes. You came in, you took their lunch, you ate it, and now it's yours. Good job. And when you look at the Steelers, their 2 losses this year, they lost to the Colts by 3 and the Cowboys by 3. They're 6 points away from 9-0. I mean, that's it. It was 2 3-point losses, and they're 7-2. Also, wow, Mike Williams, actually a good wide receiver, caught a touchdown pass. First game with the real offense. Unbelievable. I was told he wasn't any good. That's crazy to me. So those are my power rankings. Kansas City, Detroit, Buffalo, Baltimore, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh. Colin, I'm going to pass you the rock. What you got?
I got same teams, a little bit different order here. Same exact 6 teams, just to make it real easy. I'm keeping the Lions at 1. I had them at 1 the last couple of years, last couple of weeks. Maybe last couple of years. Like shit. They've been decent the last couple of years. The last couple of weeks, they've been number 1 for me. You look at them in Kansas City, they both won sloppy. Mm-hmm. Jared Goff, 5 picks, and they still win. That is just absolutely shocking. That also might be a little bit of indication on Houston and C.J. Stroud in that second half, not scoring a single point. Yeah. Yikes. Number 2, Kansas City. All they do is win, and at times it gets aggravating because it's like, can they just please lose just once? Just a one regular season game. Just throw one away for me. That's it. Please. You can win the Super Bowl. I don't care. I got to see you lose just once here. Number 3, I would have put Baltimore at number 3. I went back and forth with them in Buffalo, 3 and 4. Just 2 even teams. I look at the head-to-head, and I look at the head-to-head convincing. Yeah, Baltimore won that game convincing. And so I'm putting them at 3 over Buffalo, who I do have at 4 here. Nobody circles those wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Down here, they lost all their defensive depth, lost Stephon Diggs, and here they are at 8-2, just chugging right along. Number 5, Philadelphia. I think I had them here or as my honorable mention last week. Went in and put belt to ass. I think I'm 2-0 on belt to ass games this year. Both of them against Dallas. Actually, maybe 3. No, I don't know if I put San Fran as a belt to ass game or not, but they did win. Philadelphia at 5 seems right. And then Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
welcome back. I think I had them in my honorable mention spot a couple of weeks ago, but welcome back here. Not a convincing win, but definitely an impressive win. I would say Washington, very good team at this point in the season, and Pittsburgh overtook their stadium. Yeah, a lot of terrible towels.
A lot of terrible towels.
Everywhere, too.
Yeah. Their fans travel, man.
Especially when they're good. When the Steelers are good, they're the Cowboys.
Yeah.
They're the Cowboys of the AFC. I mean, those are the two original teams that everybody saw on TV, so they got fans everywhere.
True. It is kind of shocking through 10 weeks, though. Pittsburgh hasn't played one division game yet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
they hit them with that Bears shit. They hit them with that Bears shit. I'll start my power rankings. Pretty much the exact same teams, different orders as well. Number 1, Kansas City. I showed the blocked field goal, but that's all I'm going to say. Kansas City. Number 2, Detroit. Colin, you brought it up a little bit. Is Houston bad or is Detroit unbeatable? Because when Goff throws 5 picks, they still figure out a way to win. Defense keeps him in it enough. Goff doesn't let it rattle him. Their kicker hits 2 field goals that you can slide a paper in between the football and the goalpost. I mean, damn impressive win from Detroit. I mean, I know they're talking a lot of shit, but they've been dog shit for so long, Detroit. Man, it is cool to see. I would love to see KC Detroit Super Bowl. Number 3, Buffalo Bills. No receivers at all, and Josh Allen still gets it done. Amari Cooper out, Keon Coleman out. Coleman looks like he might be out for a couple weeks. Does not matter. Josh Allen still gets it done, and man, every team around the league wishes they were the Bills. Josh Allen progresses as a rookie, he becomes elite, you pay him, and the team still is elite. Because guess what? You can rip the team around, you still got him, and you're still competing. Man, that's got to be a great feeling. Number 4, I'm going to have the Baltimore Ravens here. Had them here last week. Good game against Cincinnati. The only thing that worries me is the defense. It can get got, but their offense gets got of every. Oh yeah, exactly. They get the other teams no matter what. They're going to put up points. And the defense can make stops when it matters most. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. They get a tough division win. Number 5, I said it. If they beat whoever wins this game is going to jump in my power rankings. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers. The defense is absolutely insane. T.J. Watt, Russell Wilson. Maybe he made him great. Maybe Mike Tomlin was spitting some facts, and the offense and the whole team has become great, and they're in my top 5 power rankings. I cannot wait for when they play Baltimore. It's going to be wicked. It could be a great game. And then number 6, give me those Philadelphia Eagles, an absolute thrashing of a division opponent, and the Cowboys. Sure, they're beat up, but Philly is on a roll. I don't know if it would have mattered if the Cowboys were healthy, just the way Philly has been playing as of late. Good domination start to finish is what we have been asking of Philly, so they're going to be my number 6 team. You don't want to see them right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're playing very good complementary football.
One thing I saw that I love to see, Jalen Hurts last year, and it's what killed the Eagles in my opinion. His knee was hurt or his lower ankle or whatever. He had no burst, no getaway. He'd scramble and have to go down because he physically could not get to the edge. Well, guess what? How many times I saw him get to the edge these last couple weeks and actually show off some speed? They have tools to beat you any single way.
Yeah. I'll start 1 to 6 as well. Number 1, I got the Detroit Lions. You guys have all said it. I'm not going to go on a rampage about it, but gosh, 5 picks, still win. Absolutely crazy. Jared Goff.
Like, they're not a bad team.
Yeah, no. They're
on the road.
even when they're bad, they're good.
No, literally.
The other team that even when they're bad, they're good is the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, I'm 2 years ago, was it, when the Vikings had like 13 wins, but like most of them were one-score games?
And they went 11-0 one-score games.
Yeah, they remind me of that team, you know, except undefeated, which is ridiculous. The other week I said that, like, I feel like no one can beat them, and now I feel like anyone can beat them. But even then, you still can't beat them. It's the stupidest thing in the world. It doesn't make sense in my head, let alone when I'm trying to say it out loud. But Kansas City Chiefs are number 2. You know what I mean?
Completely. I really do, though.
It's weird, and not to jump in, Patrick Mahomes has a 700% winning percentage in one-score games. Like, it just doesn't matter. If it's close, they're going to win. It's like Tom Brady. He had a 644% winning percentage.
It's ridiculous.
It just doesn't matter. They're going to win. I hate them.
Yeah, so props to the Chiefs, but I really do, I want that rematch so bad. Like, everyone else wants to stay away from Kansas City. I am, like...
Yeah, you were this close.
They're nothing to be afraid of right now. They're
Right.
just winning ugly.
They're just winning every game. They're not afraid. I'm not afraid of them winning every
Bring
game.
them on, baby.
I would take some pretty ugly wins right now.
Yes, absolutely.
I would take some one-score wins.
Love some.
Number 3, I got the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens, all they've been doing is grinding them out recently, and even with this last Thursday night game against the Bengals, a lot of people are going to say, hey, like, you kind of got bailed out by the refs. They were up by 2 touchdowns late in the third. How about you stop us?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
sorry, but when you allow 4 straight touchdowns to Lamar Jackson, you kind of deserve to lose. On top of that, they were complaining about calls and everything like that. They got like 3 calls on that last drive that got them to the 1-yard line. I mean, just take where you were and don't let Jamar Chase be your third read on the 2-point conversion to win the game.
Look at him.
How is he not?
I mean,
Look at him. I get he might have done double, but no eyes towards your number one.
Yeah,
does not make sense. He had 264 yards, and you're not even looking at him. And he was one-on-one with Brandon Stevens, who was getting burned the entire time.
Heartbreaking.
Sorry, but that's all on you guys. You're going to complain because Sample didn't catch the ball.
His third tight end is his read for the game. For the game.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's still on you guys.
Yeah.
Number 4, give me those Buffalo Bills. You should see my reactions every time you guys put the Bills over the Ravens. I'm just...
I know.
This is ridiculous. Josh Allen is playing out of his mind. They do have a very, very balanced offense right now, which is crazy. And with the depth that they seemingly did not have earlier, they are kicking ass on defense, which is wild to see. I think the Bills. I mean, we don't think about it much, but like the Bills were in the same kind of boat as the Lions for years, where we were like, gosh, like. If these guys get good, like, I'll never feel bad. And look where we are. We're like, these fucking Bills. Yeah. You know?
Let's check it out. How we feeling?
We hate the Buffalo Bills, people.
Oh, okay.
I hate them. Just like I hate the Jets and the Patriots. I hope they all lose every game every year. I do.
Heard. Number 5, I feel the same way about this Pennsylvania team, and not the ones in Philly. I'm gonna put them at Pittsburgh, number 5, right there. As much as I hate it, I mean Russell Wilson has elevated the play of that team offensively. They're more balanced. They can actually run the ball now because they're not expecting just running over and over and over. It's way more balanced. George Pickens at any given play could be the best wide receiver in the league or nobody.
Pound for pound.
Yeah. I don't understand his play. He's like, whatever's going on in Antonio Brown's mind is how he plays.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
it's
carnage.
absolutely wild. And that's what they do. I'm excited for my number 3 and 5 team to play this week. But I always respect Pittsburgh as much. Like Mike Tomlin, he is an absolutely amazing coach. He does everything he can. There's a reason he doesn't lose. And then my number 6 team is the other team in Pennsylvania. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, you guys said it best. Belt to ass on Dallas. They were playing in a backup, but hey, I mean, you still got to put up those points.
Yeah.
You know? So props to them, and I think they're only going to start getting better.
Yeah.